As the president prepares to announce troop reductions in Iraq next week, a senior military official familiar with General David Petraeus' recommendations to the president says Petraeus has suggested that between 7,500 and 8,000 U.S. troops be withdrawn from Iraq between now and mid-January. One Army Brigade combat team, about 4,000 troops, will not be replaced in mid-January. Fox News has learned the reduction will also include 1,100 Marines in a Marine battalion and a Marine aviation squadron, which will return this fall. The rest of the forces would be taken from combat support units.
They took General Petraeus' recommendation and ran that through the chain of command, and then they presented it to the president. He's obviously talking to his national security team and will be consulting with members of Congress before we move forward.
Meanwhile, a top U.S. commander in Afghanistan says he needs several thousand more troops.
I'm going to ask for more troops. I think it's pretty commonly known that I already have, and I'm optimistic that we'll potentially see them in the coming months.
Attacks in Afghanistan, he said, are up 30% from a year ago, and 7,000 to 11,000 Taliban are currently hiding, he says, in eastern Afghanistan, preparing to attack this winter.
I'm not able to really get good effects on the ground. I can come in and I can clobber the enemy, but then I can't hold it and stay with the people.
On the other side of the border in Pakistan, the U.S. carried out a strike using an unmanned aerial vehicle in Pakistan's tribal areas, killing at least 5 people, just 2 days after conducting the first known ground assault using U.S. Special Forces into the tribal areas, which until this week had been off limits for U.S. ground forces. It was an operation approved by President Bush, a stepped-up campaign by the U.S. military to pressure the Taliban inside Pakistan. The top leader of the Taliban in Afghanistan, Abu Saeed al-Masri, appears in this video, now on the internet. He is your ultimate dead man walking. The Pakistanis had reportedly killed him in August. Also in the video, the Saudi suicide bomber who blew up the Danish embassy in Islamabad in June.
Allah willing, we will wipe you from the face of the earth. These car bombs will be your fate. Allah willing.
He made good on his threat, killing 6 people, wounding dozens more.
A report by the American Security Project said Pakistan had 152 terrorist attacks on its soil last year, 5 times more than the year before. At the Pentagon, Jennifer Griffin, Fox News.